Hello and good Tuesday, September 18th, 2007. I'm Joanne and this is Rocketboom. Ice cream for ice cream. Greenland, which is mostly ice, while Iceland is mostly green, were named as such for national security purposes to fool Vikings. Well now, the University of Kansas Center for the Remote Sensing of Ice Sheets has responded with a drone that will fly over Greenland using Superman-like X-rays and other, quote, high technology to study the likelihood of the ice slip-sliding away. Can we get Kansas online? Everyone's missing. I've got a witch mad at me and you might get into trouble. Okay, let's see Greenland. In fact, not much green there, just a lot of white. In the neighbourhood, an Arctic sea route through the McClure Strait, a part of the Northwest Passage, has melted enough this year to allow a long-sought route between Europe and Asia. While this certainly is good news for the trade industry, this really is a downer for global warming non-enthusiasts. People who are not enthusiastic about the warming of the globe, for those of you not in the know. Let's stop for just a moment and ponder the writing on the wall. Animation. I assume you're thinking the same thing as me, so let's carry on. US President George Bush Jr. has recently admitted that human activity may be a contributing factor to climate change, but remains unwilling to sign the Kyoto Agreement for limiting emissions. Let's just say there are a few other red flags worth considering. According to the World Conservation Union, the ape, our closest relative, has moved from endangered to critically endangered. Overall, 1 in 4 mammals, 1 in 8 birds, 1/3 of all amphibians and 70% of the world's assessed plants are becoming victims of a global extinction crisis. While the rest of the Earth is looking at itself, some on Earth continue to look beyond. You may have grown up with an imagination that sees the night sky as everything out there, however far, though most astronomers and physicists now agree that the stars are just one small piece of the pie beside a much larger section of everything called dark matter. And nobody really has a good idea what dark matter is. Except for me, of course. Dark matter is the darkness of light, with or without sight. I see you there, and I feel you, but there are no words to describe you. So I must leave you. Forever. That's just 24 hours.